Day of Legend of Zelda Randomizer League. We are here in Division 7B, MorceauLion64 versus BruZZler. And I am here on comms today with Velvet. Velvet, how are you doing this morning?
Hello, yes, I'm all good. Slightly sour from my seeds yesterday, where I lost both of them by a minute, which, works out well for commentating, because we can be sweet and sour.
Yeah, we've...
Outrageous. Outrageous.
Outrageous! Well, then I'll just have to do the good morning, Zooter fans, all over again. So there, you got the good morning. That we are sweet and sour this morning, and this is Velvet's first commentary. Are you excited?
Well, I've got someone good with me, so it should be good, right?
It'll be fantastic. And we do have an interesting start today. We've got a water medallion and serenade, and we're also starting right outside of Zora's River. Okay, we're all water today, I guess.
Yeah, and runners immediately splitting two directions, so immediate divergence. English.
English is going to be hard for everyone today. You should have heard me last time I was commentating. I am a little more awake. It is kind of nice to go upriver immediately. You get quite a few hints right off the bat. So I actually really like BruZZler's call to do river.
Especially when there's a mirror shield up there.
Yeah, missed the jump, but might try it again later. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Or just going to leave it alone for now.
He's probably going to swing round, climb up the ladder, and then jump down to the pillar and try and make that jump instead.
And Man on the Roof handing us some bomb chews. We'll have to wait till Morceau menus to see how many that is. And our first hints. Zora's River, Path to Twinrova, no duh. And what was that other hint?
Ocarina of Time is Song of Time.
Okay, so Dastar, start wishing for Dins in the toilet.
Or one of these awful seeds where we have to go visit Dark Link just to get to the river.
Ugh, that would be gross.
Well, hey, I'm on comms. It's going to be something awful, right?
We're both on comms. It has to be something awful. Although, very nice giving us Nocturne so early over on Morceau's side.
Was that a hint for 20, saying 20's dead?
That was indeed just 10 bombs, so we don't have to worry about 20 skulls today.
But we may still have to worry about 30, 40, and or 50.
Oh, it would be so delicious to get a skull seed. Big Goron is also dead, so we don't got to worry about that. All right, BruZZler, can you make this jump? Oh, just missed it.
Troll. Absolute troll. Skull Mask is dead.
That's a nice one to get pretty early. Don't have to worry about routing that in.
I always hate doing the masks, because I'll have the Keaton mask, but never hand it in to the guard. I always forget to.
It's so easy to just not. It's like, oh yeah, this Keaton mask is for me. I just want to feel fancy.
Although I have seen an interesting use for the Keaton mask. Apparently it cuts out a lot of dialogue in text boxes.
Oh, interesting.
I can't remember who was watching. Might have been Nave, but I honestly can't remember.
I could not quite see what that was on the Gerudo, gosh, I see GY and I immediately think Gerudo something. No, Graveyard. I think that might have been a Zora's tunic. Or a Bloopy. It was blue.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a Bloopy as well, but we'll find out if it's worthwhile.
We do have a very blue theme today between our starting song and medallion, getting bomb chews, and seeing a Bloopy already. Zora's River. You know, we're just blue today.
Oh, what's to say that BruZZler? If they've got their cosmetics on, maybe that shield is also blue.
Oh, that would be delightful. And nothing on Dampe today. Except some money. So far, not finding anything super interesting. I say this every time, but I'm always interested on when people are going to go check Gerudo Valley. I know that we're starting adult today, but I'm going to be interested to see if they route it into their child one. I think a lot makes or breaks depending on if you check your Valley checks.
Is Morceau buying a shield?
That is what this looks like, isn't it? From around back.
Like, I never really knew you could jump backwards this way. So this is an interesting learn. Interesting learn. English.
It is an interesting learn. And team buys the shield, wins on Morceau's side.
And which team are you on, Sadie? Buy or no buy?
I'm team never buy a shield, but I also don't know any like shield tricks, so like a shield means nothing to me at this point.
Yeah, you don't appreciate not having a shield until you don't have a shield and need to do a trick like that, like Morceau just showed.
Exactly. Yeah, come talk to me in a year once I've brushed up a little bit more. We'll see if I've changed my tune.
Oh, well, the main thing is just crouch stabbing. That's the best use of a shield, in my opinion.
Okay, well, I forget about crouch stabs. Crouch stabs are pretty sick. All right, and now our runners are just swapping places. Morceau's going to go upriver, and BruZZler is just like finishing up the checks that Morceau's already done.
Can you imagine their reaction when they see the mirror shield after just buying a shield?
Oh yeah, that would get a couple of shield flicks. It's like you could save that money for some like market checks.
But at least Morceau's able to kill the troll Octorok and maybe get the jump in easier.
Oh yeah, you have to take care of that Octorok. I don't think I've seen someone make this jump without taking care of that Octorok.
Oh, there's a setup. I didn't know there was an actual setup, I just eyeballed it. Is he going around for number 2? He is indeed.
Yeah, it's very funny having that shield so early on such an inconvenient spot. This is a very tricky jump to make. And they could come back later with hover boots, but I'm sure both of them are thinking, like, I really need to like try to get this now so that I don't have to reroute.
Yeah. Or you could just use the chicken if you come back down this way as a child. Because, there's no immediate gain from grabbing the mirror shield right now, especially for Morceau when he has a shield to begin with.
And it looks like that 2-pack was the 20-pack, which is actually like really nice to get adult first cycle. And I think that this is actually going to benefit BruZZler's routing because he'll be able to go do Dodongos. If he wants to do Dodongos with bomb chews. He might not, which it looks like he doesn't.
Well, there's some commentator's curse for you. He should go here. Turns away the other way direction immediately.
Making the bet now that there's like a hook shot just sitting in early Dodonga's cavern. Just gonna put that out there. For no other reason than punishing our runners for not going there early.
Now, if you're more so here, do you do the Hyrule Field checks first, or do you go child first?
Personally, I would go child. You can route in. I think that getting Lon Lon Ranch and Kokiri Forest and Gerudo Valley is more important than handling some of these field checks. I think that Boulder of Destiny is understandable because it's like on your way to go age change, so you might as well grab it. And Big Pose is dead.
Well, depending on where Epona's is, then that's probably good information.
Okay, our medallions today are Forest, Dodongo, Shadow, Jabu, and Spirit Temple. And we also had King Zora's dead and 30 dead. 40 and 50 are still on the table. I do think it's funny that both of our runners have elected to not even go, like, check out DC with that Bomb 2 pack. They're both like, yeah, we want to go get our Child 1 done.
I mean, as Kirby fan says, like, it's the Forest Medallion, you get a free song from it. There's even more value to go in DC now as well.
Yeah, in interesting choice on our runners. Like obviously it's not going to punish either of them because both of them are going child, but woo boy, that's risky in my opinion to route it this way. Unless they just don't feel confident with Bomb Shoot strats against King Dodongo. But then you could still get the eyes lit up and then go, oh, hey, Brudos!
Is that Rush Ice I hear in the chat?
Where's our Bomb Bag, Scale, and ZL? I guess we have Choose, so there's our way up, but we would still
Market is loaded today, apparently.
Oh, gosh. Why? Bo. Okay. That was a bow on Richard. And BruZZler taking a drink in the river.
Just feeling a bit too hot from picking up Ruto's letter. Needs to cool down.
It's just like, oh, a love letter.
Yeah, I wonder what's on that letter, actually.
40 is a slingshot, so we're probably not seeing that today. I just feel it in my gut that 50 is going to be something disgusting. Like, what do you want to see on 50?
Light arrows.
That would be kind of the most annoying because you know you have to get it eventually, but you would have to like really decide like when do you start routing in those skulls. Like 50's lights to me sounds awful. Wait, was that the 50 hint? I think that was the 50 and I think it's dead. Yep. Okay.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
Well, there goes our wonderful planning. 10's still in. 10 skulls is still a thing.
10 skulls is nothing, though.
Netherian, I want to say that is disgusting. 40 again ignored until it's a pass slingshot for Rang on target in the woods. That's horrible. I love it.
A butter knife is on the chickens. And that's the end of the prediction. BruZZler touched the chicken first.
Good job, BruZZler. I actually didn't even realize we had the chicken bet open. This is my first time not placing my fake fictional money on chickens.
Hey, we always have the chicken bet open.
I know. I was so distracted this morning, waking up at a normal time.
Normal time?
Yeah. It's not 7 a.m. like when I was commentating yesterday. Also, Song of Storm saying out on the Epona check.
Now, when's a good time to go to well?
When is a like I getting both that sword and sword for a stone Deku, and now having access to the well but no ZL. Like Velvet, what would you do in this situation? Oh, magic in the cow house.
I would go get that magic, yeah.
yeah. First things first.
Well, usually I'd decide how good Sphere Zero was for me, and if it's still terrible, I'd head straight to well without ZL or bombs. Because there's still a good amount of checks in there.
Do you think ZL-less well over Stone Deku, or Stone Deku over ZL-less well?
Well, they haven't been to Forest yet, so Stone Deku first, always.
Good point. Yeah, we haven't gotten our Kokiri Forest checks yet. And I want to know what's hiding in Midos today.
Ooh, BruZZler stopped to think about doing chickens and decided against it.
And I think was starting to head to the well and then thought against it.
I mean, there's so many places open to them right now. Like, where's the right place to go? Where do be the items?
Gerudo Valley. Someone, please, go do Gerudo Valley. Do Gerudo Valley, do back of lake checks, and then figure it out from there.
Now, when you say find a dungeon reward, what exactly do you mean with the prediction?
First one to pick up either a medallion or a stone.
Oh, I see.
Which means that going and doing Deku would count for that reward. And that's a boomerang on Dampe digging. Oh, that's gross.
That's another.
Because trying to get time of day for that. Ugh.
That's another horrible check. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jabu's open now.
Yeah, we can go do it out of logic. It is kind of weird to have Jabu available 17 minutes into a seed.
Logically not available, but yes, available.
Yeah, like if you want to just go get it done, like you have the choice to go do that. Whether or not it makes sense.
But with both Ruto's and Boomerang being Sphere Zero, I don't think there'll be a path to them, right?
There could still be a path to them even though they are Sphere Zero. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but they themselves can still be pathed.
Yeah, I'm not too sure with how the pathing works. I just know it's annoying when you get something stupid like Kokiri Forest is for Queen Goma, when there's the Kokiri sword in the Kokiri sword chest.
Yes, that's always questionable.
Casino for a long shot.
That's then on Rolling Goron.
Don't say those words.
For anyone who doesn't know, Velvet has a whole history with Rolling Goron. How many times has Hookshot been on Rolling Goron for you, Velvet?
3 out of the last 4 seeds I've played.
3 out of 4 seeds, which is the worst luck I have ever heard. I do like this play from BruZZler.
How many times was it a long shot? Each and every time, Chloe. Each and every time.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just awful.
Yes.
And BruZZler about to grab this mirror shield. I like the call to go upriver and presumably go do Jabu. Even if it's late sphere, logically, depending on where a scale or Lullaby is, Jabu is still a medallion and it is still progression. So get it done when you're able to get it done.
Hey, another free shield.
Wow, Zora's River just has all the shields today. Need a shield? We got you covered.
Ooh, chickens run away.
Oh, that's not good.
You can probably hear the swearing in German. Is that German? I think it's German, right?
Oh yeah, that's German.
Oh, casual swim for the chicken.
And there goes the chicken. There she goes. No. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Oh, come on, BruZZler.
Hey.
Okay, we're good. We're coming back. We got the chicken.
Don't forget your bingos, guys. They're great fun.
Oh yes. I didn't roll myself a bingo, so I should.
I think we all missed that Deku hint for the chicken chase. You're right.
I'm just double checking. Looks like it was all repeat hints at Deku Tree, so don't have to worry about that.
Excellent. Now notice Morceau is skipping a lot of small chests. At what sort of heart level do you reckon is safe for these runners to stay at?
It depends on how... So, something interesting about this layout is that fire is a stone today and not a medallion. I would be more worried about opening small chests if I had to worry about that fire timer. As it is, I think that if you can get yourself to like 5 hearts, I think like you can, you have a good cushion and sort of safety. Also, that was a Market to King Dodongo from the Zora domain hint.
Yes, technically bow can be an item that is literally to Dodongo's cavern, unfortunately. Because logically you need it for the eye switches to walk around.
That is gross.
Yeah. I've had that before and got so confused by it.
Yeah, Dazzler's right. We could also see first bomb bag in Jabu if the letter is that path. The only checks we weren't able to do were... Oh, wait! Hold on! Magic's in Logic! Y'all, and we have Lynn's. It's on Treasure... Our first bomb bag's on Treasure Chest minigame! Oh, I just realized KLO already said it. LOL. Well, KLO, I agree.
That's an ugly path for this start. Well, you've got me on comms. What do you expect?
You have to like you have me, the one of the most sadistic, horrible path like prediction people on comms, with this very impressionable baby comms that I'm already teaching my evil ways. I don't know what you all expect.
You mean you've got evil and sadistic with horrible luck. It's a great combination.
It's a great combination. Like, our runners are going to have so much fun with our commentator curses today. Oh, Marceau didn't light the stick.
Easily done, though. Easily done.
Yeah, it's like getting up there is the hard part. Pushing a block to get this fire is the easy part. Dassar, I'm starting to believe that jet seeds, like, don't actually exist. Death Mountain Crater Path to Phantom Ganon.
That's a bit too close to the Gorons for my liking to be a hookshot.
Ugh. It could also be Saria's or Minuet sitting on the Bolero check. And let's see, is this... Yes! One cycle Goma! There we go!
Yes, nut, stab, stab. Love that one.
I love this song! Good rhythm, good beat.
That's how I first learned it, but then can never replicate it.
Yeah, baseball. I'm really impressed with Morceau's execution so far. It's pretty clean. They're not making a lot of like pauses, turnarounds. They seem pretty confident whenever they like choose a direction. We'll be interested to see if they can keep it up and if they make the right calls on where to go.
Yeah, some brilliant mechanical skill from Morceau, and some very interesting tricks from BruZZler with that Deku stick slash along Jabu's walls.
So we have a delicious prediction in chat. If you weren't here for the match yesterday, it was great. But will chat successfully guess the treasure chest minigame today? Yes, no, or nobody's going to play the treasure chest minigame?
I'm very tempted to put 1 point on nobody checks it just to steal everyone's points.
Hey, it worked for 3 people yesterday. Our runners walked by a treasure chest minigame no less than 4 times. Also, Frogs 2 is dead, so we don't have to worry about that today. And Deku Tree foolish after doing Deku Tree.
I love the little slash on the stone after it's told him that.
Incredible. Yeah, that sucks for Merceau. It was a gamble. I think it's a gamble that made sense, but also, ouch.
Yeah, it was such an early sphere Kokiri sword. There's no fault in that play at all.
No. We will see if BruZZler makes the same mistake or if BruZZler checks out Lost Woods first, for whatever reason.
I mean, they don't have a scale yet, do they? So they can't take the shortcut. Unless they find one in here.
It would be interesting, I think, if they find something here in Jabu. Not knowing where Jabu is sort of in terms of how deep it is yet, it is a little bit nerve-wracking because it's not a short dungeon or even a particularly interesting dungeon. I don't like Jabu, if anyone can't tell. But I'm really not sure if BruZZler's going to find anything, like any sort of clear progression item here.
But do you think there'll at least be one big chest for like a meme item, like Stone of Agony or something?
Oh, it would be delicious if we got... Actually, no, ice arrows. I want us to have a logical bongo. Get some ice baby going.
Have any runners actually used ice arrows on this stream so far, on these streams before?
I think I've seen it once for the meme. Like, someone did pull out ice arrows, and it was very hype. It was very delicious. But it's been a while. Also, Morceau finding a big pose. So that's another market check that you can very, very easily just go turn in and do. Oh, big pose already hinted at. Never mind. I have a note sheet that I should use.
Double magic already? Wow.
Wow. Okay. That was bomb locked. I am really feeling bomb bag on treasure chest minigame. First magic was in the cow house, Knave.
Yeah, that would be magic lock magic if it is on TCG. I'm going to say something weird and say that bombs will be on horseback archery. So that path can work.
Ooh, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh. My question for that would be, where's our Eponas then? But...
we could say Burning Keck.
No, wouldn't work because of Dodongo's Cavern being forest.
Yes, good point. I was just thinking the worst
Could
case
be an
scenario.
ice cavern though at this point. that would suck. That's our Middle Sacred Forest was a repeat of the Crater to Phantom Ganon. I find it hilarious how easy this big Octorok fight is as a speedrunner.
Oh, yeah. As a casual playthrough, though, it's annoying as hell.
It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, wow, this is such a hard, stupid fight. And then it's like, oh, you can one-shot kill him with a jump slash with a Deku stick.
And you can just run into him to make him stop immediately. Like... Oh, turn around immediately, sorry, not stop immediately. Like
I love our viewers taking notes, learning all sorts of interesting things today about Jabu.
Well, that's why we come here, to learn interesting strategies and to steal stuff from other runners.
We love stealing.
Any police officers around? Don't listen to that. And to meme, yes, we always meme. Hashtag Velvet Luck.
Hashtag Velvet Luck. Okay. Well, you know, we haven't been to Goron City yet. Like, there still could be a hookshot on Rolling Goron.
Yeah, no, thank you. No.
That would just be like the icing on the cake if the first match you commentated also had a hookshot on Rolling Goron. It would officially be haunting you.
Yes, if it does, I'm gonna walk away for 5 minutes, just so you're aware.
I'm ready.
Velvet PTSD%, yes, thank you, Knave.
BruZZler going to make quick work of Baronade. Very clean so far. We love the Deku Nut strats.
I can never get the timing down for that second one. I always get booped and that's it. Yes, Morceau now realizing he's completely wasted those 80 rupees, or however much he saved at.
Yep, and it's Morceau's time to go get that mirror shield. While BruZZler is now a full medallion ahead. Hovers?
Hovers?
Hovers? No. That's your logical way to get the mirror shield. Or is the chicken logical to get that mirror shield?
I honestly could not tell you.
Chat, is the chicken a logical way to get that mirror shield? Thanks, Dastar.
Chicken is logical.
Thank you to Natherian and KLO for actually answering my question. But yeah, this is a big Rush Ice moment.
I looked away for a second, then looked at BruZZler's stream and thought he'd crashed.
Oh, I have done that a couple of times whenever a runner save quit, and it's like, wait, what happened? Pierre is dead in fire, so don't have to worry about that, and hopefully we're just not going to fire.
And only
That's
one
what our
more.
runners want.
Exactly. And only one more I sometimes hint. Toilet is still a dream to star.
Toilet is still a dream. All right, BruZZler, where are you going? What's your plan? What we thinking, BruZZler?
We're sort of heading towards Kokiri, right?
Yeah, let's see if BruZZler makes the same call that Morceau did, or if BruZZler decides to visit Sacred Forest Meadow first. It wouldn't be a massive time save, but it would be nice to get back those couple minutes.
I mean, is he behind right now?
Not yet. Really, I mean, could tell me if you think different, but it seems like Morceau and BruZZler are pretty evenly matched and just sort of like swapping places every couple of minutes as far as like, oh, they'll each check one area and then they'll check the area the other person checked.
Yeah. But the only difference is BruZZler is collecting small chests and Morceau is not.
True, yeah. So BruZZler might wind up with like a little bit more leeway as far as health, but is losing a tiny bit of time for each check that he makes. But he is going Lost Woods first, so here's the time save.
But unfortunately, no Dins to fully capitalize on the Baron Deku.
But he's going to get the Baron Deku hint from Lost Woods. So, shouldn't even step in there.
Oh yeah, good point. I forgot about that. It's a stone.
Knave, yeah, no one's gone well yet. I don't think that they want to go in there without ZL. So they've been kind of putting it off. Yeah, logical bombs is not an issue here. We got a 20 pack of chews. It's really the ZL that you don't want to leave behind.
Nice amount of rupees there from BruZZler for a second. He paused so we could see it.
We appreciate that, BruZZler. Good job.
So go ahead and mark those off your bingo card.
Oh, I just realized Morceau never got the boomerang. Morceau's gonna have to come back.
Boomerang was on Dampe Digging, right?
Dampe Digging, yes, which BruZZler got the time of day for, but Morceau did not.
Yeah, but they do have For All's Wind, though, so it's not too bad, considering.
But it is annoying, especially given that BruZZler, like, is saving some time by not doing Deku.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a small turning point here for BruZZler.
Yeah, definitely gives BruZZler a little bit of an edge to start off our match. But if anyone saw yesterday, you'll know that matches can change very, very quickly. Yesterday was a whole back and forth. A great match. Highly recommend. So I'm wondering where BruZZler goes, knowing that Deku isn't anything.
Well, you know where I'd be heading.
The well?
Not towards Goron City.
True, true. We will see if BruZZler takes your advice or decides Goron City's worth completing on Child 1. Personally, if I was BruZZler, I would make sure that I'm getting, because BruZZler also hasn't done nighttime market checks. Let's hope that BruZZler gets treasure chest game while there before going back adult again. Just to rule out our options.
Well, yes. And also to make your prediction come true, right? To have bomb bag on there.
Oh, yeah. I feel it in my bones. It's got to be bomb bag on treasure chest game. And yep, there's Morceau setting that furores. And where's Morceau gonna go now?
He's probably doing the GV loop, your favorite loop.
I would love if we went the GV loop.
Yes, the star. Child Spawn is Kakariko Bazaar.
Oh, I'm glad you were paying attention because I was not. I'm also glad Baseball was paying attention because our beautiful sheet is updated. Thank you, Baseball. All right, let's see if Morceau decides to Sun Song and get Treasure Chest minigame. Nope, absolutely not. That is... Nope, Morceau's like, screw Treasure Chest minigame.
I mean, they'll probably... Oh, no. I was going to say wait for bombs to do bomb shoe bowling, but we want bombs to be on TZG. So.
We want bombs so that we can do bomb shoe bowling.
Yeah, you know. Memory is hard.
Oh, I always forget that bomb shoe bowling requires bombs. That's actually probably like my biggest mistake whenever I'm trying to like run seeds, is I keep wandering in there. It's like, oh, it's nighttime. I'll go do bomb shoe bowling. And then it's like, no, you can't be in here. We don't trust you with explosives yet.
Well, when I first started running, I thought the requirements were to beat Dodongo's Cavern to unlock it.
Really? Oh, no.
Because I'd always have bombs to beat Dodongo's Cavern.
Okay, KLO, I also forget that bomb shoe bowling is open at daytime. I forget bomb shoe bowling. Bomb shoe bowling doesn't exist to me.
Yeah, much like Hot Rodder to me. It's fine. Have we seen Sun Song Grave yet?
We have not, and it's a big boy.
Ah!
And 40 is dead. Target in the woods, now in logic. We are never seeing 40 skulls now.
Sun Song was SFN, right?
Yes, on Sarias.
Ooh, we're seeing lake hints from BruZZler.
Delicious. And adult archery from Morceau. So let's see which one of them pays out.
For a moment there, I thought he didn't have a bow. Because you can still do this minigame without a bow, it just always gives you 50 rupees.
And that was a repeat of the frogs hint, so frogs are still dead. No frogs 2 today, folks. Oh, there's... Yeah.
Bow to bomb bag? Really?
That's it. There's our bow to bomb bag.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, decreased chance that we will see treasure chest game. My heart is broken. How many people? The whoever put 13 channel points on nobody checks treasure chest game, you might be walking out of here like rich. Tom the Game Nerd, if you actually win this prediction, like, that's insane.
How many points will they win?
If I'm counting right, 7,500.
Ooh, that's a nice amount.
Yeah, pretty delicious for such terrible odds.
Well, they obviously knew that we're on comms and always going to be bad luck somewhere, right?
Exactly. We're getting our first look at Dodongo's Cavern. What do you expect is in here, Velvet? Because I bet this has our progression.
DC always has something like a hint for Kakariko being Waff.
Water is wet. Surprise, surprise. For Bongo Bongo, what did we find?
Bomb bag so far. Which, let's have a look here. Din's magic, hovers, bombs, and hookshot. Yeah.
Is there? I'm trying to think if there's any other. There's chickens. Oh God, is Din's on chickens?
There's always that chance.
Oh, Nocturne was on storms. Never mind. That's.
Yeah, all that.
I guess like that could be it. But think of how delicious Kakariko fried chickens would be, guys. And gals and non-binary pals. I also have Kakariko chickens check completed as part of my bingo board, so I'm a little biased right now.
Ah, that's why you're suggesting it.
Look, I gotta do what I gotta do.
If bombs are past the bongo, you'd be quitting? I mean... technically they are.
Yeah, I mean...
you do need them to beat the temple.
Oh, hey, look, another shield. So it looks like BruZZler is getting some of these South Hyrule field checks, and honestly, I think that's a smart move. I'm going to be interested to see if BruZZler decides to do the Gerudo Valley loop. Oh, Market the Baronade.
Market is a bow so far.
It's a Ruda's letter on child shooting, which
yeah,
BruZZler already got.
I don't know. That might be something.
That might be. Just maybe.
We'll have to see how it pans out, yeah?
That is kind of bad for BruZZler because that was our last path hint. There's no Gerudo there. God, why do I keep reading G Graveyard as Gerudo? I don't even know what the second word would be. Oh, hey, Din's and Dodongos? Okay.
Hey, bombs were path.
Oh God, bombs were path.
See ya, Chloe.
Hey, Chloe. Later. I hope you have a good evening.
Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, I hope it was fun. The whole 48 minutes of it. And hey, look, BruZZler is going to check Gerudo. Oh, there's our scale.
Logical scale.
There is our logical way to get to Jabu. Which means Zelda's Lullaby could hypothetically be pretty deep in this seed.
Where's the deepest place we can think of? Maybe Requiem check?
Requiem check would be pretty nasty. Especially if, like... I'm trying to think. Oh, there's your other Foolish Deku hint.
Hey, no, we weren't bullying Chloe. Chloe optionally suggested that if bombs were passed to Bongo, they'd be quitting, so...
Yeah, Dassar has the receipts.
We were just making sure that they're a man or woman of their word. I'm pretty sure Chloe's a male. I don't know the community, I'm afraid.
We just need pronoun pins on like everyone in stream.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be amazing. BruZZler going to be planting a bean here. Interesting to plant a bean here, but
yeah, you
sure.
You can do both those checks hook-shotless because they're not going to find one until they do Goron City.
It took me a second. Wow, okay. Someone needs to tell me what that browser extension is, actually, because, yeah, I would love that. Okay, so let's see. So, Marceau has just finished Dodongos. Hopefully, BruZZler will go there soon. When do you think Marceau goes back and does Dompe digging?
Oh, yeah, probably not for a while. Because they've got bombs opening up a lot of the seed right now, and... yeah, that might be a while. Especially because we know it's unhinted, technically.
Yeah, and that's pretty... that is a pretty brutal unhinted item, especially with that locking our hover boots.
Brutal unhinted items. You're talking my language.
Oh, yeah. And like, here's the thing, is that our path hints are kind of awful today. I don't know about anyone else, but like, I think these are some of the worst path hints that I have seen in a very long time. Because the river path hint was very easily visible. We spawned by river. We have 2 market hints, and like, market's pretty easy to clear out, especially with a like, oh, Big Pose is dead hint. We know that Crater is almost certainly going to be for the song. So it's... and after that, it's like, okay, figure it out.
But speaking of figuring it out, is BruZZler gonna do TCG? Get your votes in chat now. Preemptively, let's preempt it.
Yeah, if we believe in it enough, it'll happen. So get your guesses in chat. Kirby, I mean that the Bolero check, I think, is going to be either Saria's or Minuet. Because we have a cater to Fan of Ganon. All right, and we are cutting it off in 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's see. We are going left first.
Excellent. I'm still in.
I'm still in as well. Left again. I am still in. So is KLO. So is Sport. So is Tobias. So it's left, left, left. Okay, Sport's still in. And Tobias is still in.
Well, one of them is going to be correct. Oh, no.
Left, 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 right. Oh, Tobias. Come on. One more right. Oh. And we are all out. Do not pay it out yet, though, because there is still a chance that Marceau will get it.
But it does mean the one person who voted for not checking has unfortunately lost their 13 points.
Sorry. But we might have a second chance, and Marceau might surprise us later.
And what have you got, you small Goron? Oh, thank God.
You can rest easy now.
No, that's just one of the Gorons. There's still several more.
Why did Marceau drop a bomb on him?
Obviously, he shares my hate for the Gorons now.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe he was expecting something good? Yes. Getting revenge for me, or vengeance.
BruZZler just got 10 skulls, so we'll be able to turn that in.
I think that was a Deku shield on top of the mountain there.
That's not going to be our path.
Yeah, we've already got 6 shields so far. It's fine. How does that shield not burn? Good point.
Ah, Vera, that explains it. Marcel missed 3 chews and 2 bombs on Rolling Goron. I do not blame him for that reaction.
Yeah, we were too occupied watching the 1 in 32.
Also, thank you, Tobias, for dropping that in chat. If anyone wants the Twitch chat pronouns browser extension, there it is.
Kokiri Forest was foolish, I believe that hint was.
Yep, actually, that checks out. I love those are 2 of the worst foolishes, and we only have 1 more foolish to find.
There's only 2 checks left in DMC now, which is the song and the fairy.
I forgot Morceau can't go get the song.
He cannot.
But BruZZler can. Because BruZZler's got hovers.
BruZZler doesn't have a bomb bag.
Right. Because BruZZler's made some decisions. BruZZler doesn't have bow, because BruZZler hasn't prioritized market. Or at least hasn't prioritized night market.
Yes. Yes, they have.
Oh, there's the boat. Thank you. Thank you, Natherian. And look at that. I love watching Mido skips.
I love watching it. Hate doing it myself. You just find an angle and spam the backflip button.
So BruZZler's going to get that bomb bag really quick here and is going to be able to follow Morceau up to DC, get that wrapped up. I'm interested on what Morceau finds here in Sacred Forest Meadow, especially because we know that you can get the song at Crater. Assuming the song at Crater is the way to get into Sacred Forest Meadow, which again, I'm pretty sure it will be. The song that's out here could be some of our next logical progression or our way to find a hookshot eventually. And
forgot about the Moblin.
Oh, that was a strength on 10 skulls.
Skulls were required this seed.
Oh, that's kind of awful.
Well, at least it was only 10.
Yeah, and Marceau's close to that.
Lois says that it's 100% the song. No. It's definitely the bow for the bombs. Or whatever it was, I've forgotten already. Bombs to dins. That was it, right? Yes.
Bow to bombs to dins, yes. For bongo. Oh wow, I didn't consider that, but yeah, we are just a hookshot, a second strength, and lights from go mode. This might be a jet seed.
Oh no, they meant it's the other path item.
Oh, so okay, so Minuet or Saria's out at Requiem then. Sure?
No, it's going to be a super long path. This will be the logical path into Spirit, and they have to beat Spirit to get something. I don't know. Probably just long.
Well, I mean, the song could be something like Epona's to go get a hookshot off of horseback archery.
God, who would suggest that?
Or it could be our ZL. Okay. Okay. What?
So the path is now Requiem to ZL to God only knows what, right?
So, do we have to go
Wait. It's ZL. It could be the hovers. So ZL opens up Jabu.
Okay, wait. So, Crater
Okay.
to Phantom Gap. Well, we found a scale on.
Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah. But Crater so far is Requiem to ZL. Here. Oh, wait. I bet Minuet or Saria's is on Burning Cack. Yeah, me and Das are having a same brain moment. Because we have our water medallion free, we just have to go beat Shadow, and then we have Burning Cack in order to logically get into Forest. That is what is happening here.
Not a simple path at all, is it?
That sucks. And Marceau realizes it. Marceau, wait, what are you going to do? You can't. Okay. I was worried for a second Marceau was going to leap into Shadow Temple with absolutely no way to do anything in Shadow Temple. Oh, the other one's here on Composer Grave, Dastar. So both would be ZL locked. That sucks.
I'm sorry, did you want a nice, easy jet seed, Sadie?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm actually hoping that our strength 2 is somewhere really, really awful. Like a wasteland.
Or, no, we can't have it inside Cannon's Castle, can we? Guess we can.
Yes, yes, we can. Spirit could be our last logical dungeon. With strength 3 locked inside of adult spirit somewhere. That would suck. And yep, there's Minuet. Now, BruZZler's gonna be able to actually dip into Shadow. BruZZler can't finish it, though, without Hookshot, right?
Logically, yes. There's the room behind the pot room that you need the hookshot to get to the ceiling for.
Right. Yeah, so BruZZler could go start clearing it out and drop Furors there.
And Sadie, it's an hour in. Do you think?
Oh, yes, I will do the thing. So we are an hour in. Shout out to everyone who's making this restream happen. Shout out to our trackers, Netherian and Baseball, who are keeping a lovely sheet for us that occasionally we look at. Shout out to our runners, Morceau and BruZZler, for giving us a really fun match today. Interesting logic, kind of weird seed, but very nice. Very, very nice so far. I'm sure there'll be something worse later. Shout out to our restreamer, Dastar, for being here and allowing this to happen. And shout out to my co-com, Velvet. First comms going great so far.
Woo! I don't know the English.
At least nothing was on Rolling Goron.
No, it's the big one that usually gets me.
Yeah, there's still time for a hookshot to be on there.
Yes. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you. I'm gonna go cry now.
That's what I'm here for. You'll get used to it.
What, crying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So with our song layout, so at this point we know that Saria's has to be on Burning Cack. Or it could be out in ice because basically Zelda's Lullaby has to lock it in some way. Epona's is on one of those two checks. And then our Song of Time is vanilla.
On a side note, is Morceau going TCG?
Ooh, great question.
Maybe Bombshoe Bowling, then TCG, right?
Yeah, so everyone get your guesses in chat because we might have a second opportunity. So might as well get your predictions in early.
Logical Zora Tunic, definitely need that.
Oh, hey! Hook shot! This is why. Okay, everyone, let me teach you. Let Mama Sadie teach you a lesson, okay? This lesson is full clear your freaking waths. Clear your waths. Full clear them. Just do it. Yeah, that is a bomb-locked hook shot.
Hey, that's also required for Shadow, so bombs are also on the path again.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Sure. Oh, Marceau. No, full clear your wath.
Partially clear your waths.
We know it's nothing, but we want a second chance to bet because I want a chance to win. Oh, and here Marceau is going to get that boomerang. Which Marceau will be very happy to find.
Yes, so happy he nuts on him.
Nut! Yeah, and it's great that it is actually great for Marceau that boomerang is on a child lock check, so Marceau didn't have to worry about like going adult and then coming back child. So wait, you're what? Dastar, what? I can't hear it. I never knew that was a thing. Incredible. I love that for you, Dastar.
And that is what your donations go on. Nut buttons.
Yes. Do not forget, October 1st, charity race. If you want Dastar to pay for his crimes, come be there, because it'll be crowd control.
I knew we could work that in.
I knew we could work that in. All right, Marceau going to be the first one heading into well. I'm interested at this call. Velvet, how do you feel about the well dip?
He has ZL, he has bombs. Why not, hey?
Yeah, it's just like after finding that boomerang, there's a part of me that would want to like rush back to Jabu.
Well, he's set Feroz in there, so he's going to do this and then Feroz out.
Yeah, okay. Admittedly, I realized that as I was saying it out loud, that like, oh wait, you have to be in a dungeon in order to Feroz. That makes sense. So okay, this call is a little better than I thought it was. Oh, BruZZler, you gonna make it? There we go.
Absolutely calculated, don't worry. Everything's fine.
Oh, almost got... Oh, just a rupee.
Yeah, not worth it.
I just realized that we still have one more foolish hint that we need to locate. Interesting.
We have 5, don't we?
3. We have our 5 path hints, but where there are 3 foolish, and we've only found 2 of them.
Oh, the sheet's confusing me.
No worries, no worries. The sheet takes some getting used to. Also, was that a bomb-locked long shot?
That was, and thankfully they're not on the bloody Gorons today.
So, both are... Okay, so both of our ways of logically getting into forest are ZL locked, and both of our hook shots are bomb locked today. This explains a lot about why the paths are the way they are.
Yes, everything's on bombs.
Everything's on bombs. Just get bombs, win game.
You make it sound so simple, Sadie.
It's easy sitting here behind the microphone.
And when will we see your debut into the leagues?
Oh, wouldn't you and everyone else like to know? So, in this match, let's see. Morceau still wandering around, not really finding anything other than that hook. BruZZler's getting some of these checks out here at Colossus.
And yes, those are lights on top of the arch.
Oh.
Beams are required, which is locked by bombs and or Skilver Scale. But I want to say bombs.
Hard required beans? Is that a bingo square? I guess I'll just go ahead and preemptively check off Link rides a bean plant.
And there's the playback into Jabu.
Yep, going to wrap that up and then be caught up with BruZZler. It's going to be interesting to see where Morceau goes after getting those hover boots. Especially having that long shot, Morceau might just go do Shadow.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything stopping him.
And I don't think there's a better play right now. You've got everything you need to clear Shadow, right?
Yeah, and in answer to chat, I don't think it's free Scarecrow, no. And I don't think it has... Yeah, I've seen one runner set Pierre's.
Yeah, and I think that was BruZZler.
Yes. But you don't need Pierre's for Shadow. Providing you can aim with a bow.
Morceau will have hovers by the end of Jabu. It was on Baronade, Virgil.
Yes, in Scrubs it is free Scarecrow.
Everyone's right. There are so many settings. I'm still stuck on Triforce Blitz brain, where it's like, okay, how many steps deep is this temple?
I could never get into Blitz. The first seed I rolled was a 23, a 21, and a 26, so I just immediately quit.
What?
Yeah.
23, 21, 26?
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen?
When you're me, that's when it happens.
That is velvet luck right there.
I pulled up the spoiler log and I was like, yeah, Alt F4, thank you.
Yeah, wow, that is a very quick way to never want to do a blitz seed again. Also, BruZZler, jumping into the void. So if anyone had Link Voids out as a square, like, BruZZler just handed it to you.
In answer to your thing, Jax, I have no idea.
Tobias, if you want to roll me a Triforce Split Seed.
Let me have a look. See if I still have the seed.
Oh, if you still have it, I want it so bad. I will hate every second of it, but I want it so bad.
Was it on the Wii back then? No, it wasn't on the Wii VC back then. I have a folder for all my seeds. Nope. Nope.
Well, while we are thinking about horrible, horrible seeds, Marceau is still working way through Jabu, and BruZZler is in the Shadow Temple. So BruZZler is the one we want to keep our eye on, because we don't know what we're going to find here. Could be Strength 2. Could be something awful, like a hammer. Could be nothing. Could be DLC. If it does wind up being DLC because you two called it, like Desar and Netherian, I will find the two of you. And I will, like, get Randobot to roll you the worst seed possible. I will jinx your charity race, Dastar. I'll do it. Tobias, blame the person you're racing for wishing that we get iron boots. Iron
DLC.
boots.
Hang on, this might be it. Let me have. I might have found it.
That would be delicious. BruZZler's still not really finding anything. Quite a few keys. Or how many keys have we seen so far in Shadow? Only one? Are we going to have to go talk to the manager today?
It seems that way, yeah.
Velvet, if you were BruZZler, what would you not want to find here in Shadow?
Let's have a look at what they've got. Does it have to do water? No. Iron boots.
Yeah,
boots are making up the temptation
iron boots really would be the worst, wouldn't it?
Wait, BruZZler doesn't have a hook shot.
Yeah, BruZZler is in here without a hook shot, huh? I just put that together. That is a choice. I guess that BruZZler will get to where he's hook locked and then furores. And this could be what gives Marceau a bit of a lead. And as a reminder to everyone, the reason BruZZler does not have a hook is because BruZZler did not full clear Market Wath, and also did not do well. There are also no more path hints to point him to either of those directions, but there have already been 2 market path hints. You should full clear your Wath.
Oh, 100%. Especially if there's 2 pointing you that direction. Like, you'd be a fool.
You've got your bomb bag. Just go back child for like 20 seconds. Marceau didn't, and I'm also still bitter at him about that as well. But at least Marceau chose the check that actually gave him something. Oh, that was a red Goron tunic. Or, no, a red Zora tunic. No, that was a Goron tunic. God,
It was just
colors
so
are
fast
messing
for
me
me.
up. I'm awake. I swear. I had a cup of coffee and everything. Words are hard. Colors are hard.
Full clearing wath isn't always indicated, particularly if you have something that you can do progression. You've got a point there. You really do.
It makes sense. I don't blame BruZZler for this call, especially with a big chest right here. With an empty bottle. Well, with a bottle of red juice.
It's a blood bottle.
It's a blood bottle. And also, like, where that bomb bag was located is pretty nasty for going back and, like, getting bomb Chipotle. So I get it. It makes sense. You've got Furor's Wind. You can get back here pretty quick. It's just always tough whenever we, as the commentators, know something our runners don't know.
Oh yeah, it's horrible being a runner. I would not recommend it.
And is that another big chest?
It is indeed.
Okay, and...
I just want to
wow,
see
that is just insulting.
Is BruZZler going to do Shoot the Sun? Or is he going to capitalize on that bean he planted earlier?
There's no way for BruZZler to get the item from Shoot the Sun?
But it's always nice to know what's on there to see if you require it for long shot.
Fair. Oh, ugh, something on Shoot the Sun would suck. It would be good for Morceau, but that would suck.
I believe in my race against Knave, iron boots were on Shoot the Sun.
Yes, they were, weren't they? That was quite the choice. Thanks, Randobot. Okay, this is the part where Morceau gets a little bit of an edge over BruZZler. By going and checking well and also doing market, Morceau has more than enough hook shot to complete Shadow Temple. I would love to know how the hook shots connect to make a long shot. Do you just like have to piece them together? Is it like magnetic? Like how's this work?
You take the chamber from one hook shot, attach it to have a double barrel, and then connect all the chain links together.
And that's what duct tape and dreams, Jax.
Yeah,
is that what happens? And we are getting adult fishing, which is also interesting.
Yeah, it's a super shotgun. Let's go with that. Or more like a sniper, a double-barreled sniper rifle.
I do love the fantasy weaponry we have just assembled for how the heck the hook shot evolves into a long shot. I love this. Hooray, engineering.
What other things can we combine in the Zelda universe to make them a little bit more interesting?
I want to take Jax's duct tape idea and duct tape the Kokiri sword onto the long shot. So that you can, whenever you hook shot at enemies, it stabs them with a sword.
Or attach the Kokiri sword to the end of the Master Sword and attach the hilt, what's the word for the bottom of the Master Sword? To the Goron sword? The hilt.
Yeah, the hilt.
And then have like a lightsaber, as it were.
I think that is called a javelin.
Yeah, that too.
It's more like, hey fellas, I'm an engineer. I solve problems that didn't need to be solved.
I create solutions you didn't know you needed.
That is actually a very good slogan. Some engineer should steal that and use that as like your personal company slogan. I create solutions you didn't know you needed.
You're welcome, whoever steals that.
We claim 5% rights to all money that you make while using the slogan.
5% each. Each.
5% each, yes. Yes. 10% will split it.
Good luck carting that money to both the US and the UK.
Yeah, have fun with conversion rates.
Especially if you're of a European country or something off in the distance that we don't know where you're from.
Okay. Morceau is almost caught up with where... No, actually, Morceau isn't almost caught up with where BruZZler was. I'm making words up. It depends on how you count, like, close to where person was in Shadow Temple. As close as you can be.
I'm getting confused by Distar's comment. Gib Uno? Oh, thank you for the pop-up.
Oh my god. This...
Okay, that worked perfectly.
That's... God, I'm having to see the pop-up twice because I have both the Discord pulled up and also Twitch, so I'm like still staring at it. Incredible. I love Gibuno.
Sounds like a very weird card game.
Oh, yeah. One of my first matches I ever commentated, to get through Forest Temple, we invented something we called Uno the Anime. And that was a very defining moment in my commentator history.
Care to elaborate on that?
Well, a 2 was the main character, and that's about all I can remember. It was quite the thing. Just imagine like Yu-Gi-Oh, except you're playing with Uno cards. And also the Uno cards are the main characters. Also, BruZZler's about to get a hook shot.
My brain no longer works.
It's you should have been there when we did it. Like it was the only thing that made Forest Temple tolerable. Double Forest Temple. We really needed something to talk about. We were desperate.
So you made up a game.
Yeah. You have to start thinking about what's going to be your like 5-minute like TED talk in the Forest Temple when we eventually wind up there. Which will be soon.
Oh, yeah, we have to do it, don't we?
We do have to do it, and we have everything to do it as soon as Shadow's over.
My brain's gone blank.
You have time. You have time. One advantage that BruZZler has is that I don't think BruZZler will go well now that BruZZler's found that hook shot. Progression is too tempting, and BruZZler has shown that he will chase progression first and foremost. So with both Forest and Shadow available, BruZZler's going to save some time by not worrying about the well.
Yeah, good thing there's nothing important in there, is there?
Nope, not at all. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't need that long shot.
Definitely not a double-barreled hook gun. Double-barreled hook gun. I like that now.
A double-barreled hook gun. That's delightful. Also, BruZZler, where are you going? Oh, beans.
Beans.
Buying beans to go plant to get up on the arch.
It's got to be done at some point.
Yeah, it's like you're here. You might as well.
And if he technically doesn't need long shot, does he need to go child again?
No, I don't think he does. So this is, I think this is great routing. The rupees are not coming
Yeah.
out in his favor, but
He's gonna enter the grotto.
man,
Remember,
imagine being 1 rupee short to buy some beans.
I've never seen someone enter that grotto.
For 1 rupee. That's literally all he needs is 1 freaking rupee. Oh, this is painful. Oh, there it is.
There we
There it
go.
is. Yes, get your rupee.
I mean, you could have just jumped in the water and got a rupee, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm trying to decide if it would have been faster to jump in the water and get a rupee, get out, and then walk back up versus opening the grotto and resetting the rocks.
Well, you'll have to go try that yourself.
I will. I will.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, and there's our silvers. Get your silvers in chat, folks. Flaunt them if you got them. So we are officially... That's everything.
We know everything is.
We're in go mode. We know where everything is. An hour 30 and we're in go mode.
You mean we don't have to go to GTG?
That is exactly what that means. We don't have to go to GTG. We don't gotta go to ICE.
Wow. Is this even a seed anymore? What?
Yeah, the real question is... Like, Morceau's gonna have to go back child, plant that bean, go get those lights. But... And I guess that there's a chance that Morceau also gets child locked out of spirit. We'll see. Oh, BruZZler's... Yeah, BruZZler's checked those first 2 checks and is like, yeah, I'm out of here. Like, I don't need anything from child. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So BruZZler officially never has to go child again. Morceau, however, will.
What is...
Oh, except Zine thinks that he planted the bean, so might not have to go child.
Yeah. What is BruZZler missing to catch up right now? I'm having a hard time. Oh, strength 2.
Just strength 2, but strength 2 is inside of shadow. So if like whenever BruZZler does shadow, like he'll be able to just rush spirit. This is gonna come down actually to execution.
It is. It's basically a dungeon rush now. Well, we know it's a dungeon rush. BruZZler does not.
Yeah, Morceau does though. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes, because BruZZler's not that far behind Morceau.
No, literally like a minute maybe.
We got a race, folks.
Yeah, he's going back to clear shadow, get into go mode. He decided... Oh, he's doing it that way. Okay. I was wondering what he was doing there.
And there's double defense, which is really nice for how little health Morceau has.
You may not have to worry about salt and pepper later on, or the Noboru knuckle.
Yeah, it's...
They do how many hearts? Is it 4 normally?
Something like that. A stupid amount.
Yes, yes, I agree with that. But hey, there's the manager. If you have that on your bingo card, feel free to tick that off. Is anyone actually close to a bingo in chat, by the way?
I have like a ton of things that wound up just not being necessary this round, so I'm nowhere close to a bingo.
You have not Back of Shadow not required. Oof to start. Oof.
Rip. And there's BruZZler's silvers. Get your silvers back in chat. And now they are in go mode. So
1 hour.
I also
30
have World
go.
Tour Dastar, so
See, why can't I get nice seeds like this? Hour 30 go modes.
yeah, I'm actually kind of curious, like, what's the fastest that you think our runners can finish now that we know we're in go mode? Keeping in mind, we have to do the entirety of Spirit and Forest.
Those are about 15 minutes each with brilliant execution.
Oh, yeah. I think I counted Forest once, and Forest was like 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
But there's a small chance here, if they get really lucky with keys, they can do the three key forest, if you've ever seen that.
Ooh, I have a couple of times. Also, wow, Marceau getting really bodied by Bongo.
No, wait, neither of them have Pierres, do they?
BruZZler does.
Ooh.
So BruZZler has Pierre.
If BruZZler does do that, that could easily catapult him into the lead.
Yeah, that would be really nice if they could get something to save them a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'm also really loving that double defense now.
All right, so taking note of the time, it's 1:36 from Marceau finishing off Bongo. So let's see how far behind BruZZler is exactly.
But everyone likes the double Ds. Too right.
We love the double Ds here. Oh yeah, I love how BruZZler is just like, okay, I'm hopping off like now. The second I see dry land, I am off of this boat.
Okay, I'm the same. I don't like being on transport. It's horrible. And you know, is it faster to stay on the boat or to walk? It's definitely a walking route.
I'm actually not sure. And Marceau gonna get these lights? There you go.
And double Ds for BruZZler. Although he's double Z, right? Was that a sigh or a huff from you there, Sadie?
That was that was me taking a moment because I didn't get the joke, and then I just got the joke like as you asked the question, so I get it now. That was me being slow on the uptake.
Okay, I thought maybe you'd so disgusted by my awful pun.
No, it was a great fun. I was just stupid.
We'll just say it's the language barrier between the US and the UK, yeah?
And not me being completely unable to words.
Comprehend?
Comprehend, that's a good way to put it.
And yes, to start, you missed a pun.
You missed a pun, Dastar. That's what you get for letting your attention wander, you know? You gotta pay attention to these things. So it's looking like, assuming BruZZler has a cleaner bongo fight than Morceau did, it's about a 5-minute difference between our runners.
You reckon
Maybe
there's a way-
less. Maybe 4.
But do you reckon BruZZler can pull it back? Make up 4 minutes though, with just dungeons to go?
I think it depends on how nasty the boss fights are to Morceau. I think that if Morceau gets like a very, very terrible Twin Rova pattern, BruZZler might be able to make up the time.
There's always the chance that Phantom Ganon
Oh, the
trolls him.
spin strats!
He's definitely been watching Knave. With his spin to wins.
Oh, not quite.
And BruZZler also taking full advantage of the double defense.
Oh, this has me nervous.
Ooh, so close, so close.
Oh,
Yeah.
the commitment to the spin to win.
He has a red potion. He could always drink that for safety.
Okay, good job. Oh boy, oh boy.
2 arrows left.
There we go. Woo! Spin to win stresses me out. Like props to people that can execute that well. Oh boy, I can't.
Always use a bow. Or a long shot if I don't have a bow. But long shot bongo is horrible.
Oh, long shot bongo is awful. Knave, strength 2 was in Shadow Temple.
Yes. Was it the Gib duo?
Yes, it was the Gib duo. At least I think it was the Gib duo.
Would say to Star would know, but he's currently AFK.
Our lovely no cheat says shadow smiley face for where strength was located.
It is. The sheet's too big for my screen.
And BruZZler going to go mode forest, which is just regular forest.
Well, we might get double forest on our screens.
Oh, I would hate that. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would rather do double forest and have us just get all the forest over all at once.
That's how quick Morceau is, really.
How quick Morceau is and how quick BruZZler is. Because as mentioned, like if we could do 3 key forest, that would be kind of awesome.
There's one piece to the puzzle.
There's 1 key.
Closest I've been is 3 keys and no boss key. In the first circle. I had everything else, just no boss key.
Ah, brutal.
And boss key was in the falling ceiling chest, just to be annoying. So if I
I think
gambled,
that is like the worst check in forest.
ooh, you opened the big chest. Of course you do. You can't not leave it there.
I love just the automatic, ooh, big chest.
Ooh, shinies.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Exactly. Speaking of, I have cake.
Oh my gosh, I'm very jealous. What kind of cake?
It's freshly made chocolate cake.
Oh my goodness. That is incredible. You know, something sweet to go with the sour.
Exactly. And then I have you as well. There's a giant plate's worth, so yeah, come on over. I did bring it up.
Yeah, Tobias, just hop on a boat.
Not the one from Shadow, it's already sunk.
Yeah, don't go on the shadow boat. Nathir, okay, this is why commentators need to unionize. I did not see that as part of my contract.
You gotta read the small print, Sadie.
I guess I just am bad at reading. You know, it's so tiny. That's how they get you.
That's what she said?
But I love that Morceau is actually putting those fire arrows to use against things. So good for Morceau. And BruZZler only has one more arrow. That's a little nerve-wracking.
There's plenty of them in Forest, though.
Yeah.
Also, that's the first time I've seen someone use the lens in the stairs. Usually people just say, free chests, I'll take them.
There's a third key.
The dream is still on. What?
We're not gonna let our dreams be memes today.
Yes, we are. And in answer to Distar's comment, I said I had cake. And now everyone wants
everyone is desperate for some cake. We're hungry. I'm gonna have breakfast after this match. I had my coffee, and that's kind of all I've had this morning.
Hey, coffee and cake's a good combo.
Coffee and cake's a great combo. Shannock, Seed's looking pretty jetty. We're in go mode.
We're doing Dungeon Rush right now.
Yeah, BruZZler is about 4 minutes behind Morceau. Our hope for BruZZler is that Morceau gets some bad cycles against Twinrova or Ganon or Phantom Ganon, because that's who we have left to face, aka all the worst bosses. But we'll see if that happens.
But yes, it looks like 3-key Forest Dream is dead. There's no boss key around here.
Disappointment. Watch it be in the falling ceiling room just to annoy us.
Yeah, who would suggest that?
Who would suggest that, Velvet?
God. Although I don't think any of my predictions have come true today, have they?
No, they have not. So it's the seed has been very contrary today.
Or my luck is contradicting my predictions. Let's go with that.
Your luck is like, no, we're going to make Velvet like not get anything right.
Yeah, it's the worst case of the worst case scenario.
You know, on his first comms too.
Yes, make me look stupid and crazy at the same time.
It's okay. Eventually you'll be like me and you'll have like just enough like crazy predictions under your belt that like some of them will be right.
I mean, I would say statistically 50-50 of chance, 50-50 of English. I've always got a 50-50 chance of getting it right, but I fail 90% of the time.
Aha, I see. That is one way to look at it.
And that's how you explain Velvet luck to people.
And speaking of luck, Morceau had a pretty easy time with Twinrova today. Twinrova was not Trollrova. Were those ice arrows or a blue pea?
It was something blue, that's all I can tell you.
Well, regardless, Morceau is one medallion away from storming Ganon's castle.
Well, he can storm it now. He just won't be able to beat the boss.
Yeah, and it will be difficult to get through Ganon's door, though, without that boss key. Yeah, baseball, enjoy your 15-minute break. That is allotted for every tracker whenever our runners enter the Forest Temple. Especially whenever they enter Go Mode Forest Temple.
Yeah, and it's double forest as well.
Yep. So here we go. Like, what do we talk about to keep Go Mode Forest interesting while both of us are stuck in here? Because we are stuck here with the runners. Like we're all in this together. We could talk about what's the first thing that we are going to do to Dastar and Tobias during the charity race.
That is a good topic, yes. They haven't really decided on the settings yet, have they?
I don't think that they have. Actually, Dastar, have you all figured out your settings yet? Okay, fine. Then I am going to say you all should turn on cow sanity, first of all. Netherian says Ice Trap Mayhem, like...
Ice Trap Mayhem with one-hit KO from chat. Oh.
Ah! Yes,
Beautiful.
we do get one-hit KO. I am personally very excited to give them a single stick, just to take away their stick right before they need it.
You mean like at Goma, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, like give them the stick at the start of Deku, and then take it away as they are entering Gomas.
Ooh, is there an option to turn on, not in the seed itself, but with the crowd control, to put on bonk one-hit KO?
No, I think it's just one-hit KO.
Oh, that would... Imagine just tuning that in right before the Danpei race.
Well, okay, no, the Iron Boots during the Danpei race is where it's at.
Ah, yes. One of the two. They may never lose that.
Gosh, I was watching some of the example races of past Zooter crowd controls, and the Iron Boots on during Danpei racing is an inspired choice. Personally, I am going to be turning on Iron Boots at random times in the Shadow Temple, because I also think that would be hilarious.
You mean the moment they're hovering over a gap, yeah?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's gonna be great.
Ice traps and irons on the boat. Stop giving them ideas.
We can make that happen, Dastar. Like if when you ask that nicely, ask and ye shall receive.
Hopefully someone's got the Titanic theme prepared.
This very wide piece of wood is not big enough for the both of us.
I mean, there's 2 dead people on there already, right?
Okay, I am now going to start referring to those to those freaking Skull Knights, whatever they're called, as Jack and what's the girl's name? What's the girl's name in the Titanic?
Rose, maybe?
Yes, I'm gonna start referring to them as Jack and Rose. No one can stop me. That is now their names. Also, hey, Bosky was indeed in Falling Ceiling Room. I hate this.
No one called that, did they? No? Good.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, good. Which means you could have done 3 Key Forest.
You could have done 3 Key Forest.
I hate randomizers sometimes.
Wow, I just realized that I don't know who's ahead.
Morceau's ahead.
Okay. Awesome. I was confused because of Morceau being back in the courtyard. I don't remember where anything is.
Morceau was finishing the loop in a very unique way. And then he's heading to Ganon.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. That was a strange. But BruZZler's about to face Meg. And is the one with the boss key, I think.
He is indeed, yes.
I think that puts BruZZler ahead.
But BruZZler has to do Spirit.
Oh, right. Right, BruZZler got in here first, but is... Right. Yeah, wow, I got all turned around. The Titanic, apparently my brain sunk with the Titanic.
And the first step is admitting that problem.
The first step is admitting the problem.
And to solve the problem, you need to get yourself another cup of coffee.
I should. I'm kind of scared to get up because I feel like the second I get up, like, chat's gonna be mean to you. Chat, if I get up and get coffee, are you all going to be nice to Velvet?
Okay.
Okay. You can time me. This is gonna take me literally, like... Excellent. Thank you, Dastar. You all have fun with that.
So chat could not hear me when I was just memeing with you guys and making comments, but I was totally answering them, and I realized that you couldn't hear me, and it was worth it, because it was funny. Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Star.
Dr. Star was my father. But no. Wow. Thanks, baseball. Alright, so, I've totally paid attention to this entire seat, I promise. But it looks like we have a nap, so I'm just going to keep talking. To answer earlier questions, Double Fars won't last very long, so I will talk about the charity race really quick. Oh, frick. Screw it, I can stay there. Yes, we're still working on hammering out settings. I think we're using, SGL as a base, but we're changing a few things. We are making a few things easier because we know you guys are going to screw us up for, like, hours upon hours on end. And it's going to be a, good time. Yes, Velvet, yeah. I pressed the button that they can hear.
I was giving them a chance to say no. Turn your volume up.
Great.
There we go, see. Baseball took it up.
Baseball was like, a chance to troll Dastar? I'm on it.
Yeah, no, I did. That's on purpose, Enco, because I'm restreaming. Anyway, you're back. Bye.
Bye, Dastar. Okay, and Shannock, I will make sure to check out that race. I'm excited and terrified.
Going to guess that race had something on Haunted Wasteland.
Oh yeah, that whenever someone says, "Hey Sadie, I've got something for you," inevitably it is something on Wasteland. I actually have a seed from Baby Shark that I still need to go play because I've heard it's some nastiness for Wasteland. So I'm wait, is that Golds? Is that Golds?
That is Golds, yes.
Wow,
DLC
good
Golds.
thing we weren't baited into that.
Yeah, they had this available to them for ages.
Yeah. This is a weird seed. Like the placement of stuff is weird.
Well, if
very
done
nice.
Forest,
surprisingly nice.
If they'd done Forest super early, we could have seen a much earlier Spirit, right?
Yeah. Or if they had chosen to go like hook shotless GTG, we could have been here much later.
How would one... Oh, Reverse Wasteland, right?
Yeah, or you know what? Actually, I just realized we never got Eponas. Incredible.
So how fast can BruZZler get Spirit done here? What is it? You need 3 keys and a boss key, right?
Something like that, yeah. We will see.
Fire arrow use again. Saving seconds.
Hey, every second counts, especially in a race that's this... It's not as tight as it could be, but like some slip-ups, one badly timed death to Phantom Ganon, like, it could let BruZZler catch up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, we found fire arrows as a chance to Stark and Bingo.
Well, what do you need for your bingo, Dastar? Aha! It could happen.
This is where they're like all intersected and it's just one thing that you can never possibly get.
Yeah, my bingo boards have been awful lately. It's been a whole bunch of, well, this is never going to happen because of like various hints. I actually have two of those, Dessar. I have both World Tour and Stone Dungeon required by logic. So we're hosed together. Which doesn't mean what it sounds like. So, Velvet, what we need to start thinking about is we need to start thinking about what are we going to ask our runners if they are able to come in for an interview?
That would be after you shout out everyone because we're now 2 hours in.
You are right. Let me see. So first off, because I always do the order of this wrong, I always like hit the commentator like thing first, which I shouldn't. I should do the runners first because our runners are absolutely incredible. Morceau and BruZZler have been giving us a great showing today. It's a really tight race. There's been some back and forth. It's fun. We love it. Go follow them if you're enjoying it. Shout out to our trackers. Without them, we would not know what is happening. Netherian and Baseball being awesome this morning. And I think Baseball is also race modding this. So Baseball told Randobot to roll the seed. So thanks, Baseball. Shout out to our restreamer. It's some dude. Just some dude who's like does a bunch of things for charity. You know him, you love him. Thanks, Dastar. And then shout out to your commentators today. SadieSweet, myself, who was up at a perfectly normal 9:30 instead of 6:30. And Velvet, first time commentator, but number one in our hearts. Unless I'm there. I could also be number one in your hearts.
I'm never winning anything, so it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. And look, you're number one in Baseball's heart. Baseball's here for it.
Excellent. It's just, must be my voice that's soothing Baseball.
It is very soothing. I think we've got a good dichotomy going on. Your like very velvety dulcet tones, and then me screaming into the mic and cackling like a mad woman.
Well, I can't speak. But Dastar, could you please elaborate how I made you spit take? Oh wow, your voice.
No, I'm literally eating popcorn. What do you want from me? Anyway, no. So that happened because you literally that delivery of we can talk. What should we talk about next? And you're like, well, we'll talk after you shout out everybody. Just the delivery that just made me just choke on my soda. It was good. That's all.
It was really funny.
But yeah, that's all.
I was just staring at the timer. I thought, oh, 2 hours. Oh, a perfect transition chance. Mwaha.
It was so perfect. It was very amusing.
Look, if you want me yelling in your ears, I've got other things I could say. I can go find more puns. But no, I'm not on comms today.
That's the spirit,
Yeah.
boy.
Your job is to sit there, make sure nothing crashes, and eat popcorn, apparently. Also, wow, Phantom Ganon is not being nice today.
Probably because there was some good Twin River RNG. Has to balance out somewhere.
Yeah, oh, yeah, and with one last angry jump slash, Phantom Ganon is down, Morceau is going to be headed for the real thing.
BruZZler choosing not to check the fire arrow chest. Don't blame them, they've got everything they need.
Yep, just gotta get these mirrors in place. I love that you can just walk past the lizards. Like, these lizards are literally the least threatening enemy in the entire game.
They're like those speed bumps that are in the middle of the road that you can just drive around. Pointless.
Yeah, it's like what? Why do we need you? They were the budget assassins that Twinrova hired for this dungeon.
Do you ever think about that? You sort of go around the world, go into people's houses, murder the inhabitants, and steal everything we find. Like, how is that hero-like behavior?
Oh, well, okay, in Link's defense, I don't think that there's, like, a single game where Link has, like, parents. Maybe, like, a mentor figure, but, like, I suspect that Link has a couple of, like, good courteous habits that Link is just not taught. Link is like, oh, what do you mean that I shouldn't smash all the pottery in someone's house?
I think in most games there's like an old man that's always either taken him in or has showed him something. Most games, not all games. Or an old tree, either or.
Yeah, but it's like, how much can that old tree teach Link about the world?
Well, he's obviously been around for 1,000 years, and then dies the moment you enter him. Oh god. I realized it after I said it.
So
I've killed Sadie. Sorry, guys.
I'm fine. So this Twinrova fight, huh? Sure is something. Oh, big chest here on the climb to who are we going to fight? Ganon. That's what he's called.
He opens the validation chest. Oh.
You know, worth. Kind of worth.
That is possibly the best and only thing he needed.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that could make this go a little better.
The only missing piece for BruZZler is beating Twinrova. He has got the light medallion. He did forest.
Yeah, BruZZler might actually be making it up to Ganon by time Morceau's finishing up.
Good one side almost missed it.
Ooh, smooth. Yeah, so BruZZler finishing up last dungeon right as Morceau is about to face off with Ganon. Let's see if Ganon knocks Morceau off the platform like he did yesterday to our poor runners. Ganon was mean yesterday to our runners.
I mean, for BruZZler to catch up, he'd have to kill Link and have a reclimb, right?
Right.
Or maybe like 7 knockdowns or something stupid.
Something stupid. KLO, the big gap is just that BruZZler went in and started Shadow without having the hook shot. and had to go back child to get the hook shot off of Bombchute Bowl Lane, and then come back adult, and then get back to where he was in Shadow by going to Forest Temple and for winning from there. And that was just like Morceau just had slightly better routing decisions, or slightly luckier routing decisions, honestly.
And at this point, whose heart is beating faster? BruZZler thinking he's got this down, or Morceau thinking he's also got this down?
God, I think both of us. It always sort of sucks, like whenever you're like this close and you know how close you are, and then you see that dot done. So yeah, I think both of them are probably super stressed. But BruZZler will likely finish this up.
Well, to be fair though, I don't think he's 4 minutes behind now, is he? Maybe 3?
Not a ton. If these lizards, there we go.
Two hearts also? Oh, he's fine, he's fine.
Yep, about to get that Master Sword, about to make some bacon. BruZZler's probably going to just skip by this chest, even though it's big. No? BruZZler wants to see what it is.
Also does need to be careful here. One swipe and he has to restart the fight.
Suck.
One mistimed roll.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, that was scary. And everyone get your GGs ready, because Morceau's gonna take it by literally 2 minutes, 2.5. Maybe less. And that is GG's for Morceau. Yes, and congratulations to the 4 people who won the bet. That no, we did not successfully guess treasure chest minigame today.
At least someone else is a winner. We got 2 winners today, Morceau and Chloe. Nice rhyming.
Ah. And I guess we will see if our runners want to come in for an interview after they wrap up. BruZZler is going to finish it out by the look of it.
It's your first win in OoT?
And Morceau is going to join us here in a bit. So we'll get
don't worry. Sorry, come. You first.
Oh, I was just going to say, we'll get to celebrate them on their 5th win so far.
I was going to say to Chloe that his next win will come in his next match in the Scrubs tournament against some idiot. I don't know who that is.
And GG's, Morceau, welcome.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, so how do you feel about that seed? It was a little jetty from our perspective, but I'm not sure how it felt on your end.
It was ready, indeed. I wasn't really happy about my early game. I missed to grab the mirror shield as adult, and I decided to not insist, and so I just bailed because it's if it would have been a strength, I tried again, but I didn't need a shield at this moment. And to minimize that fact, I decided to go up to Jabu as child to grab the shield and do frogs. And it ended up being quite lucky, I think, because I could just FW back from the well. So, but before I go back to adult, and I noticed later in the seed that the bow in Richard was pretty much the first one. I think I was pretty scared.
Yeah, I think that bow was the only one that we saw, right, Velvet?
There was one on Bongo Heartpiece as well.
Yep, on Bongo.
Yeah. It's early game was interesting because I believe you got your boomerang before BruZZler did, if I'm
Okay.
remembering correctly. Yeah, so you routed that part like really well. Yeah, how'd you feel like getting that Kokiri sword and that boomerang, and then like seeing the Kokiri foolish hint like immediately after finishing?
Yeah, that's part of why I was feeling bad in early because, like, I couldn't even tell myself that BruZZler would have done Deku as well, because if you do Lost Woods before, you can skip Deku Tree, and it's not something I usually do. Usually I do Deku, then Lost Woods, but I know some players do Lost Woods before, so I was kind of feeling bad, and yeah, it's like always like this. You find Kokiri's word when Deku Tree is closed, and then Deku Tree is empty.
Yeah. At least it's a pretty quick dungeon. So not a lot of time lost there.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about how the rest of the match went. So this is your 5th win of this like round of League?
Yeah, but someone dropped, so you can remove 2. It's third win, actually.
Cool. So 3rd actual win. Yeah.
Yeah. And I lost to Blution, and Blution is really good. He scares me a lot.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that there's anything? Obviously, you said that you were like your early game felt a little bit rough. Is there anything that you feel like you would have like done differently, like looking back on the seed, especially with how jetty it was and how quickly you could speed through this match hypothetically?
Now that it ended, I think the way I done things are good.
Mm-hmm.
But if I didn't know, if I don't know the rest of the seed, I would say rushing DC with the 20 choose back was probably better, because ZL could have been on Prelude, and then it changes the entire seed. So
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm gonna come back to that. Because GG BruZZler, glad to have you
GG
here.
BruZZler.
GG's.
It was tight.
Oh yeah.
It was really tight. It was a lot of back and forth. And actually something that me and Velvet like both noticed was that both of you actually chose not to immediately do DC with that
Okay.
20 pack and to go child first. And
Mhm.
I was wondering from each of you, like, why make that decision, like not to go do bomb 2 to DC?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I regret it afterwards.
Same.
Yeah, just yeah,
I
that
think at this moment I just tunneled the vision, the fact that River was worth, and And I was kind of lazy to do KD with choose. So yeah, but I think it was in the end a better play to go DC first, regardless, like the entire scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, the early prelude would have been huge.
Indeed, I was really scared about that in the first 20 minutes that you would go to DC with the choose.
Yeah. BruZZler, I wanted to ask now that you're here, like, how did you feel this seed went? Is there anything that you really feel like, oh, I wish I had done that differently, or anything that you felt like you did really well at?
Mm, and mostly the seed went kind of good. I think I was kind of lucky to even that close because I played a little bit sloppy today. But yeah, overall I'm happy with how I routed the seed.
Yeah, your routing was really, really good, because you got that Deku Tree Foolish hint before going into Deku Tree, which
Oh yeah.
Marceau did not. So you saved yourself some time there. I really think it was just a matter of when did you do bomb to bowling? I think was like the big difference between the two of you. So getting that hook shot earlier really opened things up a lot more.
Yeah, doing Lake Hylia with Bean was a little bit slow, I guess. And also the other two Foolish I cleared fully before getting them. I mean, Kokiri Forest is obvious. But
Yeah.
Trail was kind of... wow.
That was some unfortunate locations for those foolish hints.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was telling Velvet and chat that like I think those are some of the like worst like foolish hints that I think that we've like had for a while.
Yeah, I don't remember where the Kokiri Forest hint were. I'm not sure you can skip. I wasn't scared about that because I knew there was fair chances that BruZZler did Kokiri Forest as well. I was mostly scared about Deku. And
Yeah,
the third foolish was Trail. I never got that one.
At Bigger One, what that hint?
Oh,
Trail Foolish.
nice.
yeah, the Kokiri Forest foolish was in the Deathbound Crater wall.
Oh yeah, so it's probably way after. Oh yeah, I remember uh, telling to myself that if BruZZler would have gone to DC with the 10 pack of choose, then Goron City and DMC may have the hint as well. But
Yeah, and I think that's from my perspective like the only big like routing difference that might have made the seed a tiny bit faster. But
the rest was
otherwise,
pretty straightforward.
yeah, it was a very straightforward seed. Velvet, my co-coms, do you have any questions?
What did you guys think of the really, really short pathing we had and the mild casino for like boomerang and stuff?
Um, I do not like path for songs like the CAC path and the DMC one because they are usually pretty obvious. But the well got open pretty quick in the seeds, so it with Samsung it was kinda easy to root Child MP. It's not like if it were, I don't know, waterfall in Valley or something like that.
Yeah, the hints were kind of weak this seed, I feel like. Like River was open and it's your adult spawn. Market, you do that anyways. 2 times. And 2
Yeah.
songs, so...
Yeah, the hints were definitely not super helpful today.
And I think, well, we had the market hint, but I think it was super important to do night market as child really fast. Like the bow is unlocking the bomb bag and then the rest of the seed because you have hints. Then, and I think going to adult SFM to grab Bolero is good because you don't have to come back with the hookshot. I think it's the two main things. The rest was just in dungeon, in progression.
Where was the long shot?
In the well.
Ah, okay.
Behind
But it
CL.
wasn't really needed.
No. I instantly thought about GTG, but we didn't need to go there, so because hovers in Jabu and like Shadow Spirit, both strength were in Shadow or Forest, so either way, you just got your Spirit go mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured out that bombs basically locked both of your hook shots, while that ZL out at Requiem locked both of your logical ways into Forest Temple, which might be why the hints were so weak this time.
Yeah, and I think we are lucky that items were on progression because with this kind of path, you can end up just full clearing the seed for an item on a isolated check, such as I don't know, some like check somewhere.
Yeah, well, with both of those hook shots, like it could have easily been like shoot the sun or something for that stupid boomerang.
Yep.
Yeah, there were definitely meaner things this seed could have done.
Oh, and did you open BruZZler the last chest in Ganon's tower?
Yeah.
Pretty useful.
Figure sword, yeah. Good timing.
I opened every, like even in Go mode, I opened every single large chest because I didn't want to kill Ganon with nuts.
Yeah, same.
So I opened every single large chest and it was like the last one.
Yeah.
We were wondering why you were opening chests in Go mode. That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, it was for Hammer or BGS.
I mean, it's not too bad with nuts, but
No.
it's also not much time lost opening a chest, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I entered, for a long moment in the seed, I was really short on nuts. And when I entered the tower, I had like 10 nuts. So I couldn't miss one. Well, I can do with Oakshot as well. I was scared that I would not have enough nuts to kill Ganon, so...
Yeah, could always use the bow. It's also kinda good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely not preferred strategies against Ganon.
No.
Yeah,
What?
just bigger on swords works fine.
Yeah, Big Goron Sword came in clutch. So let's do one last shout out to everyone who made this race happen today. So thank you to our runners. That was so much fun to watch. If you in chat enjoyed them racing today, their Twitches are in chat. Go give them a follow. Shout out to both of our trackers, Netherian and Baseball. Without them, we would have no idea what was happening or what has happened. So thank you for keeping our tracking sheet up to date. Shout out to our restreamer, Dastar, our masochistic charity person, who keeps agreeing to do crazy stuff in Zooter, even though he hates it. Thanks for being here for our amusement. And shout out to our race mod, Baseball, for pulling double duty. And shout out to Velvet for your first commentary.
Hello.
And shout out to myself for waking up on time.
Yeah, many thanks for restream.
Thanks for the restream.
If I can jump in here real quick. So again, thank you to everybody. As Sadie just said, just going to echo that real quick. Just want to show up with a quick couple announcements before we get out of here. First of all, we've got, we don't actually have any other restreams planned at the moment, but that could change basically whenever there's one listed at a good time. So keep an eye on the events in the TSG Discord. We will see the events show up as they are, as we can restream them. You will currently see one event on them, but that's not for another 3 weeks. So totally don't pay attention to that at all. It's not a way that you can totally mess with me, right? But yes, as Velvet put in chat, there will be a charity crowd control race between me and Tobias on the 1st of October, but we'll talk about that when we get closer to there, but it is for a great cause, so feel free to stop by and throw me off of a cliff somewhere.